Hey folks, I just want to remind you to check out my eBay store at SeemsGoodMagic.com for some playsets and singles. I also want to remind you to check out live stream times, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central Time. And also follow us on Twitter at SeemsGoodMagic. Thanks, and enjoy the video. Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here for another Theros Swiss draft. Open Xenagos, so pretty clear pick here. What else is in this pack? Let's take a look. Anything worthwhile? Voyaging Satyr has proven itself to be very good in this format, which I still think is just mostly a mid-range format. I think that's where you want to be most of the time. I mean, aggro works, and it's cool when you can get it to work, but I'm really digging the mid-range strategy. Oh, and if you haven't gotten a chance to see, check out my stream at www.twitch.tv/Inez27. Check out the October 10th stream that I did. I had an awesome Gray Merchant of Asphodel deck, so if you dig that card and that strategy, I think you'll have a lot of fun watching that draft. But anyway, we're taking Xenagos and Mnemonic Wall, Voyaging Satyr. Actually, not that much beyond the Xenagos in that pack, surprisingly. Wow. Chain of the Rocks, huh? That's cool. I wonder if Chain of the Rocks is worth anything. Actually, legit curious about that. Probably not, I guess, but let's find out. Chain to the Rocks. Just one. Okay. Not worth a fortune. What else is in here is very good. Horizon Chimera is excellent card. Freyka's Mender, very good. Sedge Scorpion, certainly playable. Nilia's Disciple, same deal. Nimbus Naiad. I mean, obviously I want to make the Xenagos work. This card is just ridiculous. Just keep spitting out 2/2 hasty guys. Very strong. What do we want to do? No red picks in here, surprisingly. We could also splash for Xenagos. I mean, if you're going to... Yeah, I mean, you could splash for that for sure. Which kind of makes me want to take this Horizon Chimera. I just love this card. I think I'm going to take the Chimera over the Sedge Scorpion. Scorpion's quite good, but this card's just insane. I love this card. Like I said, we can easily splash for Xenagos if we have to. Here, I mean, this fixes you, helps. Feral Invocation is a great card. Acolyte, I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. It seems a little bit expensive for the ramp that you get. Opaline Unicorn, on the other hand, very good. Also another way to get your Xenagos out. I'm really tempted to take this Feral Invocation, though. This card is just ridiculously powerful, I think. Instant speed, buff it permanently, so it's like combat trick plus a permanent buff at instant speed. You really can't ask for much better in a spell like that. Plus it's an enchantment, and this is an enchantment set, so you even get heroic guys. I could see it being really good with that. So I think we'll take that. But both the Unicorn and the Nilia's Presence are both definitely playable in here as well. Okay, Artisan Sorrow is quite good, but I think we actually want the Time to Feed, which is just a really, really strong removal spell. I've actually had this played against me more often than I've gotten a chance to play it, so I'm really happy to take it here. Looks like there's multiple Nilia's Presence, though. There's a chance we wheel one of those for sure. Vaporkin and Breaching Hippocamp also in here, and are quite good, but we're going to take Time to Feed. Okay. Choice now. We have Sealock Monster, Wavecrash Triton, Traveler's Amulet. Getting plenty of fixing. But like I said, we're likely to wheel one of those pieces of fixing. So for now, I'm not opposed to taking the Wavecrash Triton. I actually like this card quite a bit. Let me see what this guy does again. 5 mana, 5/5, and then 7 mana. Target land becomes an island. It's pretty awesome, actually. I kind of like the efficiency of that. I might try out Sealock Monster. He's a little deep in the blue, but he works well with the Time to Feed for sure. Wavecrash Triton's cool. I could see it being pretty awesome with the Feral Invocation, but I think I'm a little more interested in the Sealock Monster. It's an uncommon, and I kind of want to try this card out. Okay. I think we're going to take the Nessian Courser here. Just a really efficient beater. Definitely works well with the Time to Feed. Fade into Antiquity is also very good. Like I said, any enchantment removal in this set is close to hard removal. And there's also Hunt the Hunter, which has played well out of sideboard for me, and Shredding Winds as well. But we're going to take the Nessine Courser. I just like getting the efficient 3-drop. Alright, well, if any deck you wanted to play Agent of Horizons, this would be it, because we look like we're going down the green-blue path and splashing for Xenagos. So, Agent it is. Alright, wow, another Fail Invocation. That's a really late one, too. I'm surprised. Snatching that up. Gainsay for sideboard seems fine. If we play against some more blue, could see that helping. Alright, table to Sedge Scorpion, which is a really good sign. Happy to take that. I guess Satyr Hedonist is kind of cool, but it doesn't actually mana fix you or anything like that. It just ramps you a little bit if you're already in red. So Scorpion is actually just really good in this set. Could take the Fleet Feather Sandals, but could just take the Hedonist in case we're short on creatures. This is pretty cool that we tabled that. I actually think this is totally a legitimate main deckable card. Commune with Gods. Let's just take the Chronicler. Not that we're going to play it or anything, but it's just significantly better. Alright, that's actually kind of cool that we tabled that. It's a good sideboard card. Okay, so it looks like we're in green-blue. And I'm pretty happy with where we're at now. Looks nice. Double Feral Invocation is really good. Colossus of Akros. He's cool. He seems very expensive to play. What else in here? Voyaging Satyr, quite good. Nilia's Emissary is really good too. I think I might take the Emissary here. Definitely good with the Feral Invocations. And definitely good when you bestow it. So relevant picks, yeah. Sedge Scorpion, which we tabled last time. Nilia's Emissary, Voyaging Satyr. I do like Voyaging Satyr. I mean, I like Ramp a lot. I think I just want the Emissary, though. I really do like this card a lot. It's really cool. 6 mana to get that effect at Bestow is very good. So I think we're just going to snatch that up. All right, Nemesis of Mortals. Proven itself to be probably one of the best uncommons, at least for creatures in the format. So this is just an insane card. I've played it for 2 mana on like turn 6 or something. So it's just ridiculously gets cheap. Unfortunately, didn't table any Nilia's Presence last time, which is kind of surprising. But we're just going to definitely snatch up the Nemesis of Mortals here, happily. Ordeal of Thassa, also playable. Null, definitely playable too. Mnemonic Wall, same thing. Shredding Wind. Hopefully we wheel one of those. Alright, we can take the Disciple. We can take the Fade into Antiquity. I think I'm down with the Disciple here. We're mostly green, as is. So, I just like him. He's played well for me. He's not too clunky. What does this thing do again? Oh, this card's cool. I haven't gotten a chance to play it, but I like it. Actually, Nimbus Naiad might be the pick. That's a really strong ability. Plus, it's just a. I think we might actually just take this over the Disciple. I feel like this is really strong on these efficient creatures we have already. So I'm going to take this over the Disciple. Okay. Thassa's Emissary, another Nilia's Presence, another Agent of Horizons. I think we're just taking the Emissary. Very good bestow card. Crackling Triton is actually good in this deck if we make the Xenagos work. Hopefully we can make that work. Another Nilia's Presence. Very surprised we didn't table either of those in pack 1, but let's just load up on relevant spells for now. Okay, Omen Speaker is awesome. Love that card. Cheap creature that increases your card quality. Quite good. So we'll take that. Alright, Breaching Hippocamp, good. Voyaging Satyr, I think, also, well, definitely also good. Vulpine Goliath, also good. Let's take the Satyr. Let's get a little bit of ramp going for us. Big fan of that. Turn 2 Satyr into turn 3 Emissary is solid line. Alright, get a Goliath anyway. So I think we'll take that over the Annul. So we're almost good on finishers now, which is nice. All right, here's a Traveler's Amulet. So we're going to take that over the Aqueous Form, even though Aqueous Form is very good. And Bronze Sable and Flamecast Wheel are both playable, but not amazing. We're going to take Amulet just so we can make this Xenagos work. My first cut probably be the Hedonist, just because don't necessarily need it. And it's probably just the most underwhelming thing we have at the moment. All right, definitely taking a second Sedge Scorpion. Benthic Giant is certainly playable, but I like having these little one-drop Death Touchers. That's really good, especially in this deck where we have such a good late game plan already. Okay, we can take a Null and at least sideboard it. Okay, tabled Anili's Disciple. Pretty happily taking that. We can take the Sandals now. Doubt we're playing it. It's cool though. Alright, I'm very happy with where the deck's at right now. I feel like it's in a good place. Almost have a complete creature count. I guess we could use a little more removal, but, wow. Didn't I just see this pack? But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, I guess we could use a little more removal. It's kind of cool, actually. We could make this an 18 land deck. Like, this is playable right here. But 18 lands plus Traveler's Amulet, maybe a little bit, plus the Voyaging Satyr. Guess we could get some land-heavy hands if we do that. But at the same time, I mean, we're trying to make 3-color work. Oh, wow. Foil Whip of Erebus. I actually have to, even though this Bident of Thassa is really awesome for our deck, I want to check the price on a Foil Whip of Erebus. No, it's not that much more. Okay. So many good picks for us in here. Another Horizon Chimera. Bident of Thassa is very good. It's actually a really difficult pick. There's just so much good stuff for us. I think it's pretty clearly either the Chimera or the Bident. I'm really tempted to take this Chimera. Doubling up on that feels really strong to me. I'm absolutely in love with this card. It's played so well for me. Double Feral Invocation, the fact that it's got Trample, I really feel like that could take a game over. At the same time, Bident of Thassa is definitely good. I mean, I bet there's times where this just does ridiculous things. Like, ugh, I could just see this drawing you so many cards. That's really difficult. I think I have to go with the rare as much as I really want that Horizon Chimera. I need to know how powerful Bident of Thassa is. Okay, we can take Savage Surge here pretty happily. It's an excellent trick. Crackling Triton could also take that. Gives us a little shock on a creature. But I wanted more tricks and removal, so let's take the Savage Surge. Centaur Battlemaster, definitely good with your Feral Invocations and your Savage Surge. Anything else that's good in here? Not especially, so. Alright, seems like an easy choice. So, first cut. Kind of like everything we're running. Could sideboard the Artisan Sorrow. And I mean, it is good removal in this set, but I could just bring it in when there's an emergency situation. Alright, we're definitely snatching up the Curse of the Swine here over the Omen Speaker. I really like our deck's position already without it, so taking it here I feel like really adds. And we were short on removal anyway, so this is a really good option for us. We probably are not playing the Sealock monster now. It seems a little less necessary, I should say. We're starting to look like an 18 land deck, I think, with the bestow costs and the 3-color. So I'll have to figure that out. All right, we can take. I still want this Crackling Triton, but I think we're going to take Unknown Shores. So let's get our mana fixing on. Traveler's Amulet plus that really makes Xenagos a realistic plan, in my opinion. So, taking it. The sad thing is Crackling Triton is very playable in here, but I don't even know what I would necessarily cut. like maybe Nilia's Disciple or something, but I really like what that does to get us to the late game, which once again where our deck is really shining. I actually really like the idea of Bident with our Sedge Scorpions too. Force our opponents to attack and then totally just eat them with our Death Touchers. Wave Crash Triton, quite good. If you have, with your Feral Invocation, Savage Surge, etc. Aqueous Form also very good, but I don't even think necessarily need it. I think we're probably good without it. So let's take the Wave Crash just for the aggro decks we may or may not face. Okay, Fate Foretold, played against it. Opponents have had some good effects with it before. Let's try it out. Probably not playing it, I guess, but I think it's actually a decent card. Alright, we can take a third Sedge Scorpion. Or we can take a second Artisan Sorrow. Let's just take a third Sedge Scorpion. Likely not main decking the third one, just because we already have so many good playables in here. Second Traveler's Amulet. I don't think we're playing two of them, so let's take the God's Willing. Just because it's kind of annoying to deal with sometimes. Alright, we can take a Sable for sideboard once again if we play against the Omega aggro decks. It's nice to have options with a lot of 2-drops. So we'll take the Hedonist as well. Tabling relevant cards, which I really like. Both of these can be good. I guess this is uncommon. Okay, so definitely like where the deck ended up. We have tons of good spells, good creature count. So I'm really going to have to spend a little bit of time pondering how we're going to make this. Definitely wanted to do 18 lands just because we're 3-color, have a fairly high-end curve. If I'm going to make it 18 lands, I'm a little less worried about having a high-end curve just because I feel like the mana should always be there, if that makes sense. So let me take a look at that. Like, we want to play, I think we would want to play all of our 6-drops. Maybe we don't need to main deck the Triton. This is 21. I want you and you. Am I missing something? So, sideboard options, we have another Sedge Scorpion. We've got Triton, Annul, Gainsay, Hunt a Hunter. We actually have just an excellent sideboard. Double Artisan Sorrow. Just so many different things to deal with. Enchantments, specific creatures, early blockers, so really, or early attackers, I mean. So really like that a lot. I think that's great. Can I get away with 17 lands? I said I wanted to do 18 lands, so what would be my first cut if I were to do 18 lands? I mean, the curve, it doesn't seem ridiculously high. I mean, you could really look at Curse of the Swine as like, even if it was a 4-drop, taking care of exiling 2 creatures, that's relevant enough a lot of the time, especially with the insane auras in this format. A wee bit short on removal. However, I'm really digging the Sedge Scorpions to help with that. A little bit short on creatures, but 15 is like my perfect minimum amount that I like to run. Centaur Battlemaster, how much stuff do we actually have to target and make him awesome? We have Time to Feed, which does actually work really well. Feral Invocation, Savage Surge. So, what is that? Only 4 spells, is that right? Oh, wait. These guys too. So there's really 6 cards that, or 7 with this. Yeah, I guess this is actually pretty insane then. Oh god, can I do 17 lands? I guess I have the Traveler's Amulet, so that almost counts as a land. I really don't want to cut anything out of here. I really like all of these so much. With the Traveler's Amulet and the Unknown Shores, I could probably get away with maybe 1 mountain, maybe? Or do I need to do 2 mountains? Having access to 4 for 1 spell is probably unnecessary. Let's just do the 1 mountain. Traveler's Amulet, Unknown Shores, Mountain. Should be enough to play the Xenagos when we need it. So 17 lands. Can I do it? That is still the question. And I'm unsure how safe or dangerous it is. We really don't start playing the meat and potatoes of the deck until later. I'm organizing these by their bestow cost, so it is quite a bit of. We really need to get to 6 mana. I mean, we do have Satyr and we do have Amulet. We don't have a lot of draw card effects. It's just Bident and Emissary and Fate Foretold out of sideboard. I really do want to do 18 lands. I really need to strongly think about how I can realistically do that without losing a card that I think is really powerful in this deck. Jeez. I think I got to go with 17. I know it might seem like there's too much high end in this deck, but like I could cut a Goliath and go 18 land, but then it kind of defeats the purpose of cutting the Goliath. Does that make sense? So it's almost like I should cut something early, but I like everything we have early. Like Agent of Horizons is perfect in this deck, especially on a stalled board state. The Sedge Scorpions are just so important for killing fatties late and early beats early. I just don't know. It's very difficult. I really think my first cut would be the Centaur Battlemaster, just because even though we have a lot to work with it, it's probably unnecessary. But I think I'm going to run 17 lands. Might seem a little bit dangerous, but once again, we've got the Traveler's Amulet and we've got the Voyaging Satyr, so should be safe. Should be safe. Our curve's not terrible either. We are still doing quite a bit on turn 3. And playing your emissaries is just 4-drop 3/3s is actually perfectly fine. Alright, we're going to try it like this. So, mana base, we want the Unknown Shores. We want 1 mountain. And the rest, I guess, primarily green. Maybe we want to do 9/5. So this is like 10 green with the Unknown Shores, 6 blue, and I guess we have 2 spells that require double blue. Damn. This is blue as well. We do have quite a bit of double green. I mean, we have the Amulet as well, so this is like 7 blue, 11. This has been a challenge to make this deck. Alright, I could cut the Disciple for the 18th land. I think I might do that. That lowers our creature count to 14, though. Alright, we're going to risk it. We're going to go to 18. I decided last second. It's just this Nilia's Disciple is very good, but I think it actually, you could consider it the weakest card in the deck. Potentially. So let's take out the Disciple main deck. If we go against the Omega aggro, we'll work on lowering our curve. But let's gear up for just making sure we can play all of our spells. So let's add 1 more island just to make sure that we have 7 sources to make sure we can hit that double blue, because that can be really problematic. And there's times where you just really want to slam that Biden of Thassa or that Curse of the Swine. So, all right, we're going to play it like this, I'm pretty sure. And, all right. Yep, I'll see you round 1 with this. Oh, wait. Am I missing one? I'm missing one more land. Oh, so how many blue sources? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7 with that. 3, 6, 9. All right, let's add one more for us then. All right. Yeah, this mana base looks pretty good. 18 lands, yes, is quite a bit, I admit, but we have plenty to do with our mana. Like, once again, these are like 6 drops. Or they're just good at 6 drops, as 6 drops, and this is like a 5 drop, so our curve's a little bit higher, and we're 3 color. All right, we're going to try it like this.